Screen recording. Ajay Khade, please. Ajay Khade. Ajay. Ajay. Yes, yes, yes. Amruta. Okay, okay. Amruta, please submit your attendance. Just I am going to share the screen. Okay, friends. Screen is shared well. Are you able to see the screen on your?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Deepak, thank you. Okay, friends. Today we are going to start the new topic of this paper, that is the wind energy. In last lecture we studied in well manner, that is the energy, form of energy, how the different forms are interconvertible, what is the role of the energy chain, then what is the energy and environment relation, again how the energy crisis and how the energy demands are due to the demand, how the energy become one of the crucible area or the field. Again we see the some conventional, non-conventional, recoverable and non-recoverable forms of the energy. Again we lastly see the different area of the non-conventional energy, where we can form the energy plants. There are the different 11 non-conventional recoverable energy area in which the India can be able to develop and get the electric energy in huge amount. Okay, that will be seen in last chapter. Again we are switching toward the wind energy. In introduction, wind was known as a very useful source of energy from the ancient time. It will be the from old time, ancient time. The wind is used as an energy source for changing the direction of the ships in ocean. Again, it will be used to clean the our rice, clean your all types of the that is the food rice, grains. Again, it will be used to different thing, that is for the cooling the room. The generally the very small air fans are to be placed, due to which the cooled air will be goes inside and hot air will be goes outside. In this way the wind will be used for different things. Okay, the wind power was used for propelling the ships propel करण्यासाठी. Propelling means driving the ships. Driving windmill from the ancient area. We know that in Aurangabad there will be the one of the windmill, and which will be the windmill that will be used to grinding the floor पिठाच्या गिरणीसाठी. औरंगजेबाच्या दरबारी जे सैन्य होतं त्यांच्या पिठाच्या गरजेसाठी तिथं विंडमिल पण होती. पंपिंग वॉटर, दॅट इज द pumping water from the well to the windmills are to be used for irrigating the fields and for different, it will be used from different centuries. Now again attention will be focused to avail the wind power in large scale. आपल्याला आता अलीकडं विंड पॉवर आपल्याला मॅक्सिमम एनर्जी प्रोड्युसिंग टूल म्हणून यूज करायचं आहे. We are going to see the advantage of the wind power and some of the method to transform it into usable power, and some quantities are measured in the context. And we know that to convert the wind energy into electrical energy, some of the electrical chains, some of the energy chains are to be decided, and according to that energy chain, we have to transform into usable power, and some quantitative measurement in the context. Some quantitative measurement in context we have to measure, and after measuring and monitoring all these things about the wind energy at that location, at that place, one can able to form the wind farm or the windmill on that place. Okay, the wind energy, that is, wind is the air in motion, and wind energy is the manifested of the solar energy. We know that what is the basic source for the wind, why the wind is to be flowing, why the air is to be flowing from one location to another location, one place to another place. It is the manifestation of the solar energy, and because of it, because due to the sun radiation absorbed in the atmosphere, and ocean water and land temperature will be differ. We know that the water will be that is, water will be warmed in little time, but the land will not warmed, and there will be the temperature difference on a land and the area of the ocean water. That will be the difference in temperature is to be formed, and we know that where the temperature is higher, that air will be warmed, its temperature is increased and it become lighter, and where the temperature is less, the air has less temperature and it becomes the wetter. It will be massive, and hence when it become lighter, it will be goes off, and the pressure difference will be created. The pressure on that location where the temperature is higher, the pressure is decreases, and where the temperature is less, the pressure of the air is increased. And due to this we know that there is the natural process, that is, air from the higher pressure area will be flows toward the lower pressure area, and the air will be flows, that is, the air in motion is known as the wind, and wind starts flowing. See here, the ocean water and land temperature, the temperature differences are produced and causing pressure differences, and air begins to flow as the wind, that is, from the region of the higher pressure area to the region of the lower pressure area. This is the direction of the wind flowing. That is, the direction of the wind is the, it will be flows from the, that is the wind will be flows from the that is the area, that is the air from the higher pressure area to the air, to the location or the place where the pressure is the less, and this is the direction of the airflow. The use of the power was known from the centuries in history. That is, wind power can be used for the propelling the ship, driving the windmill, pumping the water, irrigating the fields. But this resources was sidetracked because the other resources of the power, like in ancient days, फार प्राचीन काळी मित्रांनो, कारण विंड पासून इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी किंवा विंड पासून जे काही वेगळे वेगळे आपण टास्क यूज करणार आहे, ऍप्लिकेशन्स यूज करणार आहे, यापेक्षा आपल्याला दुसरे इझिली वेज माहिती होते, इझिली वेज प्लेंटी होते, आपल्याला इझिली आपल्याला ते वापरता येत होते. आणि बिकॉज द अदर रिसोर्सेस लाईक द power like coal, petroleum, oil, hydroelectric power are available in plenty and cheap too. But since the petroleum oil and price will be crisis in 1973, and there has been a continuous hike in petrol oil price, again the reserves of the fossil fuel like the coal are to be were getting exhausted soon, and hence becoming the scarce and costly attention was paid on the alternative, that is renewable and cheap non-conventional sources like the solar energy, wind energy and other energy. And this energy is the one of the resources from the non-conventional energy sources that will be that can't be used in ancient days, because for the option for the option, the other ways of the energy, other form of the energy are available in plenty and also in cheapest form. अगदी बारकाईनं बघितलं तर फार पूर्वीच्या काळापासून आपण विंड एनर्जीचा वापर करतोय, पण इट विल बी लिमिटेड पर्पज होता. तो ड्रायव्हिंग शिपिंग मिल्स होता, शिपिंग प्रोफ्लाइंग होता, ड्रायव्हिंग विंड मिल होतं, पंपिंग वॉटर होतं, इरिगेटिंग फील्ड्स होतं. पण त्या काळामध्ये सुद्धा त्याचा जास्तीत जास्त वापर केला जात नव्हता. कारण असं होतं की उरलेले जे ऑप्शन्स होते एनर्जीचे, मग दॅट इज द पॉवर फ्रॉम द कोल, पॉवर फ्रॉम द पेट्रोलियम एनर्जी ऑर द क्रूड ऑइल, हायड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी, आणि हे इझिली अवेलेबल होतं. आणि इझिली अवेलेबल असल्यामुळं विंड एनर्जी पासून आपण काहीतरी यूज करणं विंड एनर्जीचा, हे ऍप्लिकेशन टिपिकल असल्यामुळं, थोडंसं टफ असल्यामुळं, खर्चाव असल्यामुळं त्या काळामध्ये ते वापरलं जात नव्हतं. पण पुन्हा एनर्जीचा वापर वाढला आणि हे जे काही जुने सोर्सेस होते, ट्रॅडिशनल रिसोर्सेस होते, हे कमी पडू लागले. आणि मग मात्र आता आपल्याला ऑप्शन म्हणून नॉन कन्व्हेन्शनल एनर्जीचा ऑप्शनल म्हणून आपण कोणाकडे बघतोय? विंड एनर्जीकडे बघतोय. फ्रॉम 1973 द क्रायसिस ऑफ द ऑइल, crisis of the energy are to be started, and we know that the energy become that is not affordable, न परवडणारी झाली. आणि त्यामुळं निश्चितच पेट्रोलियम एनर्जी, नॅचरल गॅस अँड कोल यांची प्राइसेस वाढल्या, आणि डिमांड वाढल्यामुळं, प्राइसेस वाढल्यामुळं आता आपण काय करू शकत नाही, त्या एनर्जीचा पुरवठा करू शकत नाही. म्हणून आपल्याला सोलार एनर्जी, विंड एनर्जी, ओशन एनर्जी, बायोमास एनर्जी, लाईक दॅट द नॉन कन्व्हेन्शनल एनर्जी रिसोर्सेस वरती आपल्याला डिपेंड राहावं लागतं. आफ्टर कलेक्टिंग द डाटा अबाउट द अवेबिलिटी ऑफ द विंड इयर फ्रॉम 10 years, after we start, the India mission is just started to collect the data of the wind energy at a different place. In 1970 to 1980, in 1980, the prototype wind generator is constructed and installed. That is the first wind generator, wind power generator. That is the prototype. That is very small type wind generator आहे तो, आणि wind generator इथं प्लेस केलेला आहे. Was constructed and installed, and then every next year the generator and improvement were made to utilize the maximum wind energy as increasing efficiency. आणि आफ्टर द 1980 ला जो पहिला प्रोटोटाइप विंड जनरेटर फिक्स केला, तिथून पुढे मात्र विंड एनर्जीचं इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी मध्ये जनरेशन करण्यासाठी त्याच्यामध्ये डेव्हलपमेंट सुरू झाल्या. आणि मग विथ हायर इफिशियन्सी आणि हाय टेक्नॉलॉजी चे विंड जनरेटर अँड विंड मिल्स हे आपल्याला काय करायला लागले, प्रोड्यूस करायला लागले. In 1990 technology was developed to convert the wind energy into electrical energy at a low, and it will be proved favorable wind areas over the world. Wind energy is the one of the clean, safe, pollution free, cheap natural energy source. It will be cheap natural energy source, and it is available in plenty. By advanced technology, it is easily converted into mechanical energy, and again it is into electrical energy at low cost, and steeper efficiency, that is with the higher efficiency. Means that 1990 नंतर विंड एनर्जीच्या ज्या टेक्नॉलॉजी होत्या, त्या टेक्नॉलॉजी फार चांगल्या पद्धतीने डेव्हलप होत गेल्या. विंड एनर्जी मध्ये आपण नॅनो टेक्नॉलॉजी आणलं, हायर इफिशियन्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आणलं आपण त्याच्यामध्ये. आणि त्यानंतर ही विंड एनर्जी जी आहे ते एक नॅचरल विंड एनर्जी इज वन ऑफ द क्लीन, सेफ, पोल्युशन फ्री, चीप नॅचरल एनर्जी सोर्स झाला. तो क्लीन आहे, चीप आहे, पोल्युशन फ्री आहे, आणि अशा पद्धतीचा असल्यामुळं, आणि अवेबिलिटी ऑफ द विंड इज द प्लेंटी, इझिली आहे. Availability of the wind energy is very plenty, and by advanced technology it is we can able to easily convert the wind energy into the electrical energy at a low cost and seater efficiency. Wind is nothing but the air mass in motion the energy possessed by this moving air mass is called as an wind energy. Wind energy is considered by to be another form of solar energy, and hence the wind energy is the manifestation of the solar energy. The information of the wind energy is the natural phenomena of the earth atmosphere has different origin. जरा बारकाईनं बघितलं तर विंडचे दोन ओरिजिन आहेत मित्रांनो, आणि या दोन ओरिजिन मध्ये आपण विंड बघणार आहे. दॅट इज द रोटेशन ऑफ द अर्थ इज ऑन इट्स ऍक्सिस once in 24 hour. we know that पृथ्वी स्वतःभोवती एक वेळा पूर्ण करायला मित्रांनो स्वतःभोवती फिरत फिरत ती कुणाभोवती फिरते, सूर्याभोवती फिरते. आणि आपल्याला माहित आहे एक वेळा पूर्ण करायला पृथ्वीला 24 तास लागतात आणि स्वतःभोवती फिरायला तिला 24 तास लागतात. सूर्याभोवती फिरायला तिला 1 वर्ष लागतं. अँड अनइक्वल टेम्परेचर ॲट द पोलार रिजन अँड इक्वेटर रिजन, the wind caused due to the called as an planetary wind, and these winds are named as the easterlies, westerlies, the trade wind. And we know that here we know Sachin namaste. किती वाजता येत आहे? आता माझं एक लेक्चर सुरू आहे. एक काम करा की बरोबर की नाही तुम्ही 9 पावणे 10ला येता. बरोबर पावणे 10ला या. पावणे 10ला समजेल. पुन्हा 10:30ला सुरू होते, त्यामुळे या की पुन्हा पावणे 10ला या. मग 11:30 नंतर या. ओके. सियर. ओके. सॉरी फ्रेंड्स. आपल्याला माहित आहे पृथ्वी जी आहे ती स्वतःभोवती फिरत फिरत सूर्याभोवती फिरते, आणि ड्यू टू द इट्स रोटेशनल आपल्याला माहित आहे 2 पोल्स आहे, दक्षिण ध्रुव आणि उत्तर ध्रुव. या ठिकाणी टेम्परेचर कमी असतं, आणि जसं आपण दक्षिण ध्रुवावरून आणि उत्तर ध्रुवावरून आपण विषुववृत्ताकडे येऊ, इक्वेटरकडे येऊ, तसं टेम्परेचर काय होतं तर वाढत जातं. आणि विषुववृत्ताच्या रिजन मध्ये टेम्परेचर हे जास्त असतं, आणि हे टेम्परेचर जास्त असल्यामुळं आपल्याला माहित आहे आपोआपच वर्ल्ड मध्ये पृथ्वीवरती काय झाला, टेम्परेचर डिफरन्स क्रिएट झाला. उत्तर ध्रुवावरचं टेम्परेचर कमी आहे, दक्षिण ध्रुवावरचं टेम्परेचर जास्त आहे. विषुववृत्तावरचं टेम्परेचर हे काय आहे मित्रांनो, हे उत्तर दक्षिण ध्रुवावरचं टेम्परेचर कमी, तर विषुववृत्तावरचं टेम्परेचर जास्त. टेम्परेचर डिफरन्स क्रिएट झाला, त्यामुळं प्रेशर हवेचं काय झालं सांगा, प्रेशर डिफरन्स क्रिएट झाला. अँड द एअर कॅन बी फ्लोज फ्रॉम द एरिया ऑफ हायर प्रेशर टू द लो प्रेशर एरियाकडे आपण नेहमी विंड होतो. आणि त्यामुळे अशा प्रकारचा जो विंड आहे तो ईस्टरलाइज आणि वेस्टरलाइज ट्रेंड विंड्स आहेत. विंड ट्रेड दिसतात आपल्याला. वाऱ्याची दिशा आपण बघितलेली आहे, भूगोलामधली एक डायग्राम आपण बघितलेली आहे बघा. वाऱ्यांची वेगवेगळी दिशा आहे, आणि त्याचबरोबर अनइक्वल हिटिंग अँड कूलिंग ऑफ द ग्राउंड अँड लँड. मी मगाशी सांगितल्यामुळं जिथं समुद्र आहे, समुद्राचा पृष्ठभाग पाण्याचा आहे, पाणी लवकर तापतं, त्यामुळे तिथं तापल्यामुळं तिथलं प्रेशर हे कमी होतं मित्रांनो, एअर प्रेशर कमी होतं. लँड ही लवकर तापत नाही, उशीर लागतो, त्यामुळे तिथलं प्रेशर जास्त होतं. त्यामुळे नेहमी दिवसभरामध्ये मित्रांनो म्हणजे जमिनीवरून समुद्राकडे वारं वाहतं, तर रात्रीच्या वेळेला समुद्रावरून जमिनीकडे वारं वाहतं. अशा पद्धतीचा जो भाग आहे, त्यामुळं विंड हे काय होतात, फ्लोज होतात. अँड दिस इज द नॅचरल प्रोसेस ड्यू टू दी सोलार एनर्जी. Unequal heating and cooling of the ground land surfaces, that is the water, that is ocean and lake, and the surfaces during day and night, and the winds result due to the called as the local wind. That is the local wind and trade winds are present on earth, and due to that the wind, that is the air is in motion, or the flowing air is to be observed on a wind. The wind energy is cheap, just we seen that is the wind energy. Wind energy is a cheap, clean, free, available during days and night and all over the earth surface, and it is a renewable energy source. Wind energy is found to be used since long back in the history for various purposes like the propelling ship, pumping the water, irrigating grinding mills, that is the flour mills, and however its use was limited up to 1973. But when the crisis is to be started, when the crisis, energy crisis is to be occurred, when the energy crisis occurred, this alternative non-conventional source of energy got attention after the energy crisis, and the efforts were made to obtain the electrical energy from the wind energy. In 1970, that is for a first prototype wind generator is to be fabricated and it will be passed. The first wind turbine was constructed and installed in Denmark in 1985. Friends, in 1985, the wind project, that is wind turbine, means the first windmill is to be installed in 1985 in Denmark, and it is followed by the installation of the several wind farm, particularly in Canada, that is Netherlands, Sweden, UK, US, German, India, etc. In India, the wind farms getting electrical energy from the wind energy, and it will be operated in Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, also in Kerala. Friends, that is the wind energy, because in Rajasthan, in Gujarat, in Tamil Nadu, the land is very plain, and hence the speed of wind is very high in that region, and hence since 1989, and now they operating in other states by including the Maharashtra, Karnataka and Rajasthan. We know that. After the 1989, the wind energy projects in India will be started in Maharashtra also, in Karnataka, in Rajasthan also. The wind energy is very good scope in future because its advantage, and the rapidity depletion conventional sources, especially that is the fossil fuel, and the increasing population, industrialization and other development projects require more and more energy future. The wind energy is the one of the option for the energy in future, and further the wind energy has found various application in transportation, agriculture and rural development, and generating the electrical power. Friends, this is very important. That is, the wind energy is the one of the option of the energy in future, and in future wind energy has found various application for this transportation, agriculture, natural development and the generation of the electrical power. Then how the wind chains are to be produced. That is, what is the role of the wind chain we have to produce here. That is the wind energy chain. The wind energy is the primary raw energy. Many times it need to be transferred into secondary usable energy, and the transformation of the wind energy is a usable energy, one and more intermediate step, and which will be called as the wind energy. That is, the wind is the raw material. The wind is the raw or the primary source of the energy, and we have to convert this wind energy into electrical one, and to produce this raw energy or the primary energy to the usable energy or the final product of the energy, that is the electrical energy. There are the different steps are to be taken, and that steps will be known as a wind energy. Friends, wind energy, mechanical energy at wind, the wind energy पासून mechanical energy करतोय, and wind turbine shaft आहे, mechanical energy चं utilization आपण mechanical energy म्हणून करू शकतोय. That will be the secondary energy. Wind energy primary energy आहे, mechanical energy at turbine shaft आहे, electrical turbine shaft फिरवल्यानंतर आपण त्याचं मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मध्ये ठेवल्यानंतर त्याचं इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी मध्ये रूपांतर करतोय. इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी आउटपुट ऑफ द जनरेटर and electrical energy utilization. These are the two energy chain, and with using these two energy chain, one can convert the wind energy into the electrical one, wind energy into electrical energy one, and in this way one can convert the wind energy into electrical one. Wind being the air mass, m is moving with the velocity v, having the kinetic energy that will be known as a magnetic energy and of 1 mv. That is the, hence the wind is natural source of the mechanical energy, and therefore wind energy is the used directly for the certain applications such as the propelling the ships, agriculture use in removing the dust and other lighter unwanted material from the grains. धान्यातून आपण घाण काढण्यासाठी यूज करतो. The wind energy can be indirectly used to convert it into form the different energy chain. The energy chain first, that is the wind energy, is converted into rotational or mechanical energy at the shaft and wind turbine, and this is the rotational mechanical energy. That is the first chain, friend, this first chain, and in this first chain it will be used as the mechanical energy, can be used to used for the pumping the water and grinding the flour. And the first पहिली जी energy आहे ती pumping the water from the well, also grinding the grains of the rice and other food material, and it will be it will be used to grain the ground the grain and to produce the flour. That is the flour produce साठी आपल्याला यूज करता येतं. In energy chain 1, the wind energy is converted into rotational energy and rotational mechanical energy at the shaft, and this rotational mechanical energy can be used for pumping the water, for grinding the flour. And in the second wind energy chain, the wind energy is converted to the rotational mechanical energy at the shaft in turbine. Secondary, that is the secondary method or the secondary chain is very essential, and this rotational energy then given to the electrical generator, and electrical rotational generator is commonly form the mechanical energy into electrical one, and it will be used for the different application, different types of the wind turbine with the good efficiency of the 30% of the energy conversion. Means we know that there are the different wind turbine generator or the windmills in which the moving or the rotational or the mechanical energy is to be converted into electrical energy, and their efficiency is about the 30%. Means see that, friends, that is the only primary energy will be wind, and only from that wind we can able to use only 30% wind to convert the usable energy. Means that in conversion of the primary energy to the final product, in conversion of the primary wind energy to the final electrical energy, only 30% of the wind is to be converted and 70% of wind is does not created. Means that if in nowadays the technology is such that here we can implementing the technology such that only 30% wind power is to be converted into electrical power, and 70% is to be exhausted. It is unusable. 70% wind power is unusable nowadays. And why this chapter is to be taken for the study for the B.Sc.III physics student, because we know that the physics is the science of the fabrication technology. In physics, the fabrication technology are to be designed, and hence we have to study this to develop the science, to develop the fabrication technology, to develop some of the idea in such a way that the maximum part of the wind is to be converted into usable form of a wind. Means the maximum wind power is converted into electrical power. Nowadays, technology is such that 70% of a primary wind power is to be exhausted. It is not used because the technology efficiency is only and only 30%. What is the role behind us? आपल्या समोरचा रोल काय आहे? आपल्या समोरचा रोल असा आहे मित्रांनो, आपल्याला भविष्यामध्ये अशी काही टेक्नॉलॉजी डेव्हलप करायची आहे की जेणेकरून विंड कन्व्हर्शन जे आहे ते maximum wind power is to be converted into electrical one, and due to that we can able to got the maximum electrical energy from wind energy. Friends, There are the electrical energy from wind energy. It can be generated. It can be generated from low rating, that is the 0.5 kilowatt, to high rating, that is the 6,000 kilowatt, even higher. Friends, it will be converted in high rating. A single wind turbine generator can generate 14 megawatt. Megawatt 10 raised to 6 megawatt. Megawatt means 10 raised to 6 watt. That is the of electrical power and convenient to use the standalone suitable plenty wind. But remote area like the seashore, hilly area and desert area are required. In urban area we do not able to form and wind project or the windmill, because where the wind velocity is the higher is the electrical energy is to be converted. And where it will be seen? It will be seen in seashore, hilly area, desert area. या एरियामध्ये आपल्याला काय होतं मित्रांनो, या प्रकारची विंड एनर्जी आपल्याला तयार करता येते. इन लो विंड एरिया विंड फार्म्स आर टू बी प्रोड्युस्ड. विंड फार्म मित्रांनो ज्याला आपण काय म्हणतोय, दॅट इज वाऱ्याची शेती. वाऱ्याची शेती तिथं आपण करू शकतो. That is, we have to use we consist of the number of wind turbine generator in large area linked together the high power, and electrical energy generated can be easily converted into AC to DC. आणि जी काही इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी आपण यूज करणार आहे, ती इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी आपल्याला जनरेट केलेली एनर्जी इझिली आपल्याला काय करता येते मित्रांनी, यूज करता येते आणि ती ईसी आणि डीसी मध्ये कन्वर्ट करता येते. Electrical energy obtained from the wind energy is used with the standby for or supporting the electrical energy generated to generating unit, because the energy may not be available continuously, and this can be done in following way. आणि या following way वरून आपल्याला काय करता येतं मित्रांनो, this can be generated. See here, what are the ways to generate the electrical energy? Electrical energy generate करायचे ways काय आहेत बघा. That is when the wind energy is harnessed, the standalone, the unit associated with the storage batteries, batteryची गरज आहे. In wind case, no wind is sufficient, wind power available, and storage batteries kept charged with the wind energy in advance and supply the necessary power partially and full output. The wind energy generator can be used in parallel with the electrical grid and conventional supply network. No battery storage is then required. Wind diesel hybrid and remoted standalone system is to be used. हे मी तुम्हाला पुढच्या वेळेला नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला एक्सप्लेन करेल. मित्रांनो वेळ संपत आलेली आहे. पहिल्यांदा आपण आपली अटेंडन्स चॅटबॉक्स मध्ये द्या. 2च मिनिटं उरलेले आहेत. प्लीज सबमिट युअर अटेंडन्स इन चॅटबॉक्स. आता झालेल्या जो पार्ट आहे, या पार्ट वरती आपलं काही ऑब्जेक्शन असेल, आपलं काही थोडेसे आपल्या काही टफनेस असतील, काही समजलं नसेल तर मला विचारा. पण विचारताना आपल्या बरोबरच पहिल्यांदा काय करा मित्रांनो, सबमिट करा आपला अटेंडन्स इन चॅट बॉक्स. चला, काय अडचण आहे का? जर काय अडचण असेल तर प्लीज आस्क मी. ओके फ्रेंड्स, दीपक, साक्षी, पूनम, प्रतीक्षा, अनिकेत, श्वेता, ऐश्वर्या, तेजस, रणवीर आणि अमृता. काय अडचण? साक्षी बोल.
नाही सर.
ओके ओके. माझ्या नंतर मित्रांनो लादे सरांचं लेक्चर होणार आहे. लगेचच लादे सर घेतील, कारण माझं लगेचच आता 9ला 5 मिनिटं कमी असताना माझं B.Sc. फर्स्ट सुरू होत आहे. डिव्हिजन बी चं लेक्चर सुरू होत आहे. ओके, जर आपल्याला सगळ्यांना समजलं असेल तर मी थांबू का इथं? मित्रांनो सगळ्यांनी अटेंडन्स सबमिट केला का सांगा मला अगोदर. फ्रेंड्स प्लीज सबमिट द अटेंडन्स. सबमिट केला का अटेंडन्स मित्रांनो? प्रतीक्षा, अटेंडन्स सबमिट केला?
हो सर.
ओके ओके. मग थांबू का मी इथं? श्वेता बोल.
हा चालेल.
ओके ओके ओके, थँक्यू. हॅव अ नाईस डे. स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. प्रतीक्षानं दिलेला अटेंडन्स आता मी सेव्ह करतो. ओके ओके, हॅव अ नाईस डे. प्लीज स्टे इन होम. टेक केअर फ्रॉम द कोरोना. थँक्यू.